MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
John Lackey gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this game's going to be interesting. Our pitcher today, I love watching him pitch. He's an aging veteran pitcher, but hey, look at the numbers. They're still good. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good shape. He's continued to evolve his game, and his career has progressed. So let's see how he goes about his business in this one. Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in right field, Hunter Pence. He's going to be arms wailing all over the place and look as unorthodox as anybody who's ever played the game of baseball. But you know what? He makes the plays. And the man's got a cannon.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. His third home run of this series. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
first batter of the postseason game, and he hits a home run. Well, that fire team looks like they came ready to play, and if they weren't, that definitely will ignite them.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Blackie ready with the 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Brett Laurie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 home to Laurie. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Olsen fields it cleanly, and he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum, and Chicago's off to the early 1-0 lead. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the Milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
Leading up for the A's, Third baseman, Brian Healy.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Lowry, 1 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jack Bull.
Stepping into the box, Jack Bull, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
A 1-0 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And you can see the Indians are already resting, having won their division series matchup, as they'll wait on the winner of this one. Into the box, Matt Olson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out here and a runner at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head. Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, David Peralta. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again. 2-0. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And here's a slider for a called strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now the 0-1 from Big John. Hit to first. Olsen is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. His club trails 1-0.
Leading up for the A's, catcher Stephen Vogt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready on 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, left fielder Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. in the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Rafael Gonzalez. His matchup numbers with John Lackey. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
3-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 36.
Kevin Smith will be next. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
After it is Davis. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Ready for another chance. Todd Frazier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0 now. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman, Jack Bull.
Striding in once again, Jack Bull. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Arrieta's ready. First pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Called strike 2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Now here's Lackey's 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Brett Lawrie. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Way in front of that fastball.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder David Peralta.
Now at the plate, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count.
Fielder,
1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Rafael Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Lifted in the air out to center field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And the White Sox are out in front, 5-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's The 1-1 pitch. Good action on the sinker. 1-2. Now a throw over. Runners back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here it comes on 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. No problem here. 1 away.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. As a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Grounded to short.
Anderson brings it in.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell.
He grounds it sharply to third.
Frazier's up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The White Sox lead this one 5-2. Standing in, Kevin Smith. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Hard liner toward short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Taylor Motter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste the pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
First and second here with nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, second baseman, Jack Bull.
Coming to the plate now, Jack Bull. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Anderson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Ryan Dahl takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Ryan Dahl.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Laurie. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brett Laurie.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
First pitch on its way. Melky Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high. David Peralta waits on deck. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
David Peralta will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looped over toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Into the box now, Rafael Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Bull is there for it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 6 and the A's 2. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Marcus.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Taylor Motter. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Kevin Smith will be next.
Leading off for the
He's
White Sox,
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 36, Kevin Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Todd Frazier will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And it's grounded foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bull ranges to his left. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Bull, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready once again, Brett Laurie. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Laurie.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Ready on 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Cue shot here out towards short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting.
Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. So striding in, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Looped out towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's one of those you're talking to. It. Sit down, ball. Sit down, ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And 2, here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Dan Jennings is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Dan Jennings.
Striding into the box, Matt Olson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Olson.
To short, hit hard. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Ready with the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Frazier is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. So digging in now, Kevin Smith. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and this will be fouled away. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, third baseman, Todd.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Into the box, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. run on its way. Hit hard to short. Simeon's there. One there. On to first. A double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The men on third with two down. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball three.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at ball four now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Brett Lawrie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
1-1. Here it is. Called strike over the outside corner. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
David Robertson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The shortstop, number 10.
bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson, 1 for 4. He also has 1 home run. The 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So coming to the plate, Joey Wendell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
No one out with a runner at second. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Peralta. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Taylor Motter steps into the box. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Two 2-0.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Now the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is in the air to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson, and he's a perfect 3 for 3. The 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the White Sox have passed their first test. It's off to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to John Lackey. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.